Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Welcome to Shattered Paradise, the RTS set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland that is more and more closely starting to resemble our real-life situation. All we're missing right now is that little green meteorite out of the sky. So far no signs, no traces just yet. But enough of the intros, let's dive head first. This is gonna be a good one, because this is gonna be a Shattered Paradise team game. I don't think I've actually casted any of those, so let's give it a shot, let's give it a whirl. Our players spawning in the southwestern front. It is gonna be our man Tailix, who recently got married. Congratulations. Tailix Killamento spawning as Skrin. Nom nom nom, razor sharks. Look what fell out of the skies here. Yeah, fellow streamer and probably the only person in the known universe to play with light tanks in RA. And he's gonna be, his wingman for the day is gonna be Ampryn. A long-time viewer of my stream who never got any screen time just yet, I believe. Nicely walling off his power plants, because Cabal is perfection, but Cabal is also really vulnerable to early power plant snipes. Big map though, so very unlikely in the grand scheme of things. And in the eastern fronts, already sending out their scouts are two TD veteran players from what I've seen. Yes, TD veterans, but they're also in Shattered Paradise, and they have both been in the tournament. So, we've got, as Cabal again, because Cabal can run on multiple threads, it is gonna be the ChosenEvilOne, with his nicely blending in with his white color there. And he's gonna be accompanied by his wingman, Mr. MegaTank, spawning as GDI, and with a nice red color code here. Alright, the map is gonna be called Dusty Dunes. Pretty big one. In the middle there's one tip well, not all that worth it in the grand scale of things, because it really is easy to take out. But we've got our eyes on the big ticket here. This is the Skrin replicator. Doesn't look like much, but this thing can get mad value. Every 2-ish minutes, I guess, it drops a combat tank. Main combat tank of your faction, that is. Oh, it doesn't show up under the support power tab, huh? Where does it show up then? Because I know it's somewhere. Well, anyway. It's not in the production tab either. Weird, I thought it would be a support power. That's okay. No progress bar either. So, reclaimers are being sent all across the map. I really like that for a nice early map read. So Team Eastern Front has definitely secured the map control for themselves. And Team Western Front is content just sitting back and getting a super early expansion out from Ampryn. This is interesting because honestly, your starting ore lasts quite a while on this map. And he also has... Oh, ChosenEvilOne already has a reclaimer there, so he might be able to spot that incursion and that little move out towards the blue tip. Now, this is not the worst thing, because blue tip is very choosy in this game. Reclaimers obviously can't do anything except annoy the MCV slightly, because they can block the deployment. Didn't happen. That's fine. So the tech path is gonna be Tailix with a third refinery. A bit of a weird build, because he opted out of infantry production. So he must be floating. Let's check our economy tab. No, not just yet. Cash only starting to roll in slowly. It's like, yeah, his economy is on the reconvalescent side of things. He's also got the Skrin replicator, so he's gotten his first. I think that doesn't give an Ica Walker, so this must be just a regularly built Ica Walker, because from what I remember, Cabal gets Reapers from it. And MegaTank has opted for 4 harvesters already. Ooh. We're hearing something there. Wait. Ah, there we are. I was just the Ica Walker disposing of a scout. Looked more menacing than it had any right to be. And a super, that's basically a meta build for ChosenEvilOne, where he gets an early MCV out, lots of infantry pressure, and just trying to secure his MCV there. Always got a Cyber Reaper for some pushing power as well. 1 Cyber Reaper, mass reclaimers. Weird build, because like 1 Cyber Reaper is not enough to deal with a significant armor incursion, and the reclaimers obviously are just like flies being swatted away by a tank and just popping on the windshield. You know, that's not a very scary army, to be honest. And also, those doesn't do anything against buildings, so if you just can get to your safe zone and deploy a single base defense, you're Gucci. And an early forward Cabal Claw here, as well as the service depot for Ampryn, so he's probably opting to build his MCV now. Let's check. No, Reapers here. MCV for MegaTank. Screen host station. Oh, that's right. Yeah, something I always gloss over really briefly. Super interesting. Screen are the only faction with a diverging tech path. Because every other faction requires the service depot as a prerequisite for actually building an MCV, except Screen. Because Screen do require a radar dome, so radar rushes are very, very efficient as well here. Because you can get your free expansion with that. But then you also at some point want to backtick, because you really want those juicy support units, and Cabal thrives on having support units in their composition, so it's kind of a really interesting... Oh, that's a beacon. Nice. Was wondering for a second there. That's just a really interesting dynamic. I hear some firing going on. Ah, just random. Just random noises, ambient noises if you will. Cyborg Reapers have entered the field. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you can now see the artisan mine path, right? I forgot. Yeah, that's already gonna be pretty neat. Couple mines being thrown in the way of Cabal. Gonna hamper their... No, not gonna hamper anything, because they're headed towards the western fronts. Ooh, this is gonna hit... I would have said it would have hit a nasty timing, except it's on the Reclaimers. So what is he really gonna accomplish there? And Cyborg Reapers are so far in the back. This looks like Eskimo style. Eskimo used to be one who played those swarm tactics to perfection. Oh, Echo Walkers are sick here. The area of effect damage. Ooh, that's gonna be juicy. I'm not sure about the Storm Rider targeting though, because the Storm Riders are just picking at single Reclaimers, just bullying them. Like good old high school bullying right there going on. He should rather try and find some damage on the Reapers there. Which he's doing now. Target micro thus far has been a bit weird. It's an awkward engagement because hover tanks can't crush, and conversely the Reclaimers can't do a damn thing to the tanks. Well, but in the end, getting pushed back is the ChosenEvilOne, and this just feeds back into what I said. Not a very scary army. Ooh, nice control group placement there from Ampryn. Using his cyborg infantry as a meat shield and having the missile cyborgs on the back. Just nice utilization of control groups. So, I don't know what ChosenEvilOne is pushing into right there. That's 2 Icar waste turrets. That is literally gonna lay waste right there. Yeah, thanks for all the free, what's it called? Essence? Ooh, he managed to get a couple Jaggers out though. So what happens is, if Reclaimers kill any non-human infantry units, such as Skrin, like Razor Sharks for example, they don't turn into workers, they turn into Cyberdogs. Cyberdog does whatever Cyberdog does. Yeah, likewise for the Plague Troopers. Awesome stuff. That is just really good game design. You know it's good game design when it's got Cyberdogs. No two ways about it. Ooh, Plague Trooper trying to run for its dear life. Nope! Get Cyberdogged. Obviously, they do next to nothing, but they're fucking hilarious. They've got a grenade launcher. Like, you gotta give it to Cabal. They're putting grenade... What? It's got human death animation, though, so that's a bit interesting. You gotta give it to Cabal. Oh! Tier 3 is out for Ampryn. He is legitimately on a Cyborg Commander. That is probably the second scariest unit in the game. Right after the Battlecruiser from Skrin. Oh! No, at first I thought it was an enemy MCV, but it's just... Yeah, that's just a little creepy crawly Cabal spider from the ChosenEvilOne being slightly lost there. Where's he going? Okay, he's going for this expansion, but he's gonna get camped, and there's already an expansion deployed in a couple seconds from Ampryn, so probably... should have scouted. Should have kept tabs on his own overpatch a little. Alright, Cyberdog's just taking the brunt here. Signaling that it's time to retreat for the Reclaimers. Those guys have racked up some veterancy. And Destroyers out as well for Tailix, I really like them. Airborne V2s is what they are. So Ampryn has managed to secure a foothold on both the fronts actually. He's gotten... Oh, he's got an Eye of Cabal out as well, that is super annoying. Alright, little flank. The MCV from ChosenEvilOne getting pushed back. There is a massive Reaper incursion, but depending on the position... Yeah, the Cabal Commando is here to wreak havoc from the backlines. Blaster turrets as well. This is already really looking good. Ooh. What a good position. Okay, it could get swarmed. Yeah, it's gonna get swarmed by Reclaimers. Cyber Commando is a tough one though. Oh, nice micro from ChosenEvilOne. Immediately singling out the Cyber Commando. Does no harm. No harm, no foul. And I didn't expect that, but the Cyber Reapers are actually enough to take out this forward expansion there. Only the blaster turret remains, and he should actually commit, I think. Yeah. Oh, might not get it? Should though. It's so close. Even just one blaster turret. Oh, that was super close. And on the other side, Tailix is pushing on all ends. There are sentry drones, so that's tier 3 here as well for ChosenEvilOne. It's because sentry drones spawn from drone hosts, and we're seeing those here. Drone host is super nice. They can basically, they're a bit like the lurkers from StarCraft. They shoot from the backlines. And no, not like lurkers. What are they called? Swarm hosts? Yeah, I think swarm hosts. So they just spawn those sentry drones. Even if their AI isn't the best, sometimes they just fuck up like this. They still provide expendable meat shields, which is just gonna halt any enemy pushes. So it's a pretty cool concept. That is a cardinal sin trying to crush infantry against Cabal. Cabal infantry are, as per the standards, uncrushable. Drone host from Ampryn gets cleaned up. And MegaTank's cleanup crew as well. So with that out of the way, and after all that's said and done, all the push attempts were thwarted. Ooh, nothing remains from Ampryn's army. He is legitimately without an army right now. Except he's got a couple of wasps. Getting one harvester for his trouble. Yeah, and wasps are the gift that keeps on giving. That's a pretty good one. That was very solid. Almost killed an orca as well, but 2 harvesters down. That is very... yeah, that significantly slows down the econ. So, at the end of this chaotic and turbulent time here, we're seeing that ChosenEvilOne has actually tanked quite a bit, and the harvester count is the lowest for him in the entire game as well. So, he took the brunt, despite it not looking like that. Alright. Couple more. Ah, I think he's force firing the drone hosts. That's so smart. That just provides a meat shield. Ooh, what? Okay. MegaTank has opted for a tier 3 rush. So he already has... that is so good. I love the Helldiver drop. Because it comes with a free Eagle Guard. Or 2 even. No, just 1. But still, Eagle Guards, what they do is they can stun lock enemy vehicles. If they focus them, that is. Yeah, getting some really good value. That's basically free value he's getting there. Also shutting down the hover tank. It's so obnoxious to deal with those if you're in a vehicle-based comp. And wow, he also managed to find a flank onto the Conyard of Ampryn. So yeah, in good shape appears to be. MegaTank appears to be in good shape here. Having some really nice and solid plays and flanks. Ooh, but the Conyard survives for now. And no more pushing power, also no air units. So this might be a big one, but the swarm hosts are closing in. Drone hosts, drone hosts. Oh, here's the assault carriers, and that's everything, like, all the tier 3 being thrown at each other. I love that. So destroyers can actually outrange the railgun turrets. If you place them carefully, he just needs 4 volleys. He just needs to not waste his shots like this. He needs to absolutely focus this down. Yeah, laser focus. Put your gamer goggles on. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Next target should be the Conyard. And if it keeps moving, if it starts moving, yeah, like 1 burst. Even if he had undeployed it, the assault carrier was there. What a sweeping victory here for Tailix. Really well played, focusing down the anti-air gun turret. And just by sheer virtue of his dominating air force, coming out ahead in this engagement. On the other side, we're seeing MegaTank slowly starting to get whittled down by sentry drones, no less. But I still got a significant air force. Basically, Team West needs to hold on to this expansion, and then they're always going to be at an advantage. Ooh, a refinery going down here as well. So Tailix's army is here to stay. What's... ooh, the supercomputer for Evil One is completely exposed. Yikes. That's it. That's it. No more tier 3 for him. And yeah, there's the Cabal Commander, Cyber Commander though. Nice force fire. I dig. Sentry versus sentry. What a sick play. I really enjoy the force fire micro here from Ampryn. Just creating an impenetrable wall of drones. What is happening here? Some pings. Yeah, this shouldn't get too far. Except it actually does, because there's like no anti-infantry. Yikes. Yeah, this might be time for more anti-infantry solutions right there. Not the time for phalanx, not the time for titans. This might be an actual case for 200 marines being queued up. Oh, Helldiver drop defensively. He's trying to get the cleanup here. Interesting. The medic. It's providing line of sight. At least for a brief moment. I mean, this would have, in theory, this would have been a good call, except he's now getting swarmed. Man, swarm hosts are sick. Drone hosts, drone hosts. On the other side, has this engagement stopped? Nope. There is no stopping Tailix here. Now that he's married, he'd rather go out with a bang here. Very solid play from Tailix. That's the assault carrier. I'll be seeing the flagship, or the mothership. I want to see it. Tier 3 Skrin Air Force is so scary. You need to basically have an instant strike force anti-air team to even do anything about it. I don't know why MegaTank keeps producing Titans here. They are not gonna cut the mustard. Yes. More mustard has been cut. Is this the GG already? Oh no. Man, I was hoping this game would go on for longer. The good old yeah, nah GG is being called out in the good old gatekeeper tradition. That's a bit sad. I would have loved to see this game go back and forth a little bit more. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? So, folks, guys and girls, if you want more casts on this channel, please send me more replays. Right now I'm having a little bit of a drought. So send me your SP replays, send me your TD replays, send me your RA replays, and send me your RV replays if you have access to the beta. Yeah, I'm keen on casting some more, especially team games. Right now I've got some time in the evenings. Yeah, Tier 3 Rush paid off big time here for Ampryn. The drone host force fire micro was something to behold. I don't know how long they last. Usually I think they time out before the second set can spawn, but I'm not entirely sure. And that way they can be like the reproduction rate. We've all learned the reproduction rate from Corona, right? The R0 is, I think, exactly 1, if they time it right. If he force fires all the time, he produces just as many as keep dying, as the drones that keep dying. So, yeah, solid R0 of 1. So you can't create an endless army. You can always just create as many as you have drone hosts, as far as I'm aware. Or as many as you have drone hosts times how many missiles they fire. Not sure how many they are, like 4, 5, 6. Anyway, thank you for watching. It's been fun, albeit a bit on the briefer side of things. And thanks to Ampryn for sending this in. Send more replays is the take-home message for that one. And I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control offline.